Over on Paramount Plus, we have a new drama series called Dexter Resurrection. And here's a clip.
Time to meet the man of the manor.
Welcome. I cannot express how excited I am to meet you.
You really like serial killers.
I pride myself on finding the best of the best in every field.
Let's show and tell, baby.
So there are others.
On their way.
Only in New York.
Dexter, the original series, which appeared in 2006, was all about Dexter Morgan, played by Michael C. Hall, played very well, who is basically has these murderous urges, but he became a blood spatter expert, and he used to, well, sort of act as a vigilante and kill baddies. But then because he was trained in sort of forensics and so on, he would be able to clean up the crime scene so he would never get caught. Anyway, this has spawned a bit of a franchise, and spoiler alert, in the last outing, which was called Dexter New Blood, he was shot by his son Harrison, played by Jack Alcott. So we all thought, well, that's the end of Dexter. But it isn't, because as we rejoin, he's in hospital recovering, and Harrison, very well played by Alcott, has the similar, they call it the dark passenger, this dark side that seems to be passed from one generation to the next, this murderous urge. So Harrison has that as well, but he's got a job in a posh New York hotel where everybody loves him and he just proves himself to be really popular with the guests. But something happens which sees him kind of going down the same route as Dad in episode 1. And it's very well done. I mean, people who've watched Dexter will already know this, but if you haven't, it's pretty gory because it is, you know, it is about chopping up bodies and disposing of them, you know. But there's, again, in this, there's some interesting stuff to come because Peter Dinklage is in it, and he plays this very rich man who assembles a group of serial killers, including Charlie, played by Uma Thurman. Yeah. And also the tattoo collector, played by Neil Patrick Harris. So, yes, that is going to be absolutely fascinating. But yeah, I think episode 1 was very strong. I know kind of the franchise critics have sort of said it hasn't all been up to the standard of the original, but this, yeah, starts really well. I very much enjoyed it, and I can't wait for this kind of this assembly of serial killers. Goodness me, that's going to be fascinating stuff. Hannah, not sure this is your cup of tea.
You know me too well. It's not really, but you know, I think you mentioned there's something about this sort of serial killer that, you know, you shouldn't really be rooting for him, but you sort of do in a really funny way. I don't love things like this because they're always just a bit gory and a bit jumpy, and I don't know, I find them a bit intense. But I don't know, there is something about this that I think people will like, particularly if you like this genre. So there was the original series, and I think there were some spin-offs too. And I think you probably get a little bit more bang for your buck with this one. I think it feels quite sort of I don't know, cup full by the end of it. But I don't know, I still, you know what I'm like. I'm still looking under my bed before I go to bed. So the idea of something like this, it's just a bit. You don't want to be watching it before you go to sleep, do you? It's too much.